Hey everyone, it's Steve from the garden. Well, in today's video, we're going to do a quick check-in on the various things I'm growing to see if any of them are ready for harvest yet. First thing we're going to take a look at is the first round of sweet corn. Now, almost all of the plants now have produced at least 2 ears. They're not quite ready for harvest, but I got some, like this one, is doing 3. I have another plant right here where it's actually got 4, so it's got 2 up high and then 2 down below. I actually got like 4 or 5 different plants that are getting ready to produce 3. So like this is another one 3. Now this one is getting close. It needs maybe another week before it'll be ready for first harvest on this upper ear. And the same goes for this one. About another week or so, 10 days, and that'll be ready for harvest. But overall, these first rounds are doing good. The zinnias in the middle, those are coming along real nicely. And on the second round, almost all of these have also produced 3 or 2 sets of silks. Although like this one's also done 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is one with 4, so it's got 2 up top and then 2 down below. And the onion patch, my onions are actually starting to topple over, at least some of them. Like these Pattersons here, they fell over, so they're ready to be pulled. This is a candy onion that fell over, that's ready to be pulled. And we have a couple over here for candy onions that toppled over, so those are ready to be pulled too. See, there's another one right there, so it's like 3 in a little cluster. Now when it comes to the big onions, like this one here, that one is probably about the biggest I got. And that's a good 5 inches across, I think, 4.5. And that one's not done yet. That one's also a really nice size. Not quite as big as that first one, but pretty close. You can kind of see through there, that's a Patterson. That one's gotten pretty good size. The Pattersons don't get as big as the candy do, but they will last longer in storage. For my tomato patch, I got the Britain's Breakfast. That one still hasn't produced a ripe one yet, but I have gotten some off the Torrangina, which is to the right. These San Marzanos, these have a ways to go yet. Lots of good clusters in there, but no ripe ones yet. Same goes for these speckled Romans. You can see there's a nice cluster of tomatoes right there, but again, no ripe ones yet. For the red snappers, yeah, I got some nice big clusters forming in here. These ones get pretty big. So you can see, I mean, that's a pretty nice sized tomato right here. This is the second plant. This has also got some nice big ones forming, with a few more down below there. Summer pick, no ripe ones yet, but you got some good sized tomatoes. They're forming here. For the fresh salsa, these don't get nearly as big as those red snapper, the summer pick. But, you know, we got some nice clusters forming. And same goes for this plant over here. For the birdhouse gourd, you can see this is where one of the fruits will, or one of the gourds will form. So I don't know if this got pollinated or not, but, you know, I got several of those that are in place. Like here's another one that could be forming. And the same with over here. And through on the other side here, we got another one there. Now this particular plant over here on the right side, it's like gone crazy. You know, it's gone up all the way to the top, came along the top here, and it's gone more than halfway through. Now the second plant, which is planted at the same time, but didn't have quite as much vigor as that first one. But, you know, it's getting to the point where it's going to start producing the flowers and all that too. So we might get a few gourds off of this one. Look here is still not quite ready, but it's very close. You know, like these plants here, this is like 6, and this is 6. So once it gets to about 5 good leaves, that's when I pull them out. So maybe another 4 or 5 days, and we'll see if they're ready at that point. Well, that's a quick tour as far as what's getting ready for harvest. Most of it needs like another week or 2, as far as like the garlic. The onions will be starting to, since the first ones have started to fall over the next couple of weeks, you know, they're gonna end up all getting pulled out. The garlic will be shortly after that. You can see I got my apples here are still continuing to ripen. These won't be ready until fall, and the sweet corn will be ready, or at least the first round of sweet corn will be ready in about a week or 10 days. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer them. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed, got something out of this, and we'll see you on the next one.